What's up, survivors? Welcome back. All right, so time to get some stuff done that I wanted to get done in the last episode. It's always difficult to get things done when the wife's around. I'm kidding. I love her. Anyways, so in this episode, I'm going to be doing a couple of things actually. I actually already have some of the stuff set up. I have the Tinker's Bench over there. I have a grinder back there as well as some farming stuff. I've got some fishing traps already set up. I kind of already set everything up. I already got it all done. Just a quick show you guys real fast. If you can go into knowledge, so you go to survival, you can learn the fishing traps at level 17, so I have that set up already. I've got farming set up already, so I've got the compost and the plot, that's level 18. An apprentice tinkerer, I have this set up. You learn this at level 12, but you also have to learn apprentice weaponsmith, which is at level 26. I've got this, and I've got apprentice armorsmith as well. So we got all this stuff set up already. I even got the dye bench set up. Now I am high enough to learn the brush. I do have to learn this at some point, because I also set up the I also set up the dye bench as well. Now there's a bunch of dye in here. This is a bunch of dye that we've collected throughout our playthrough. So this is all the dyes in the game you can make. Shows you how to make them all that fun stuff. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is I need oil, but unfortunately I'm not 28. That was something else I was going to show you guys. So in order to make so there are two ways to make oil in the game, and this is all vanilla, by the way. You could either get a fluid press and crush fish, or you can find a tier 3 alchemist or a named alchemist or a Defari witch doctor, and you put them on a an alchemist workbench over here, and it'll open up like a whole extra row on the top, and in that row there will be an option to make oil by combining ichor and bark. Well, we don't have an alchemist tier 3. Now I will try to find one so I can plug it into this episode, but I can't guarantee that, so I will see what happens. My best option sandstorm coming. My best option for finding a Defari witch doctor is probably going to the summoning pit. If you're not curious, if you're not familiar, the summoning pit is right here. Now I haven't been there yet, and we might be able to pull it off, but it's going to be a challenge. But the other thing you can do is grind up fish. Now if I was high enough level, I would do that. But the first thing you have to do is you have to put some type of bone in here. So you can do bones, fangs, or horns, and you can grind them up and make bone meal. Okay. So with this bone meal, once you have like a certain amount of it, give it a minute here. So you get 4 grind for each of these bones. So I'll just take that out for now. Let the rest of that do its thing. Lovely sandstorm. So the next thing you want to do is you want to come over here to your compost bin. So this is why you want to save your putrid meat, and you want to try to have a stack of plant fiber on hand. So with this you can make compost, but at the same time this will also produce grubs. So if I take this and I throw this in here, this will produce compost. Now over time, when you come back and check in on it, it will produce a grub. You can then take that grub and put it into a fish trap, and that grub will allow your fish trap to produce fish. Yeah, it'll take a couple of minutes, but the grubs will, as long as there's compost in here, so once this finishes, once that first compost goes in, this will fill up and you'll see dirt. Once that happens, it'll start auto-producing grubs, and it's infinite. All you need is one compost. Once you have that single compost in there, it pretty much produces 50 grubs for you forever, basically. Alright, so we're going to grab this. I'm actually going to take these fangs out. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to swap the fangs with the bones. How much do I get for one fang? Also 4. Cool. So we'll just grind up those fangs, and we'll put the bones back because I don't want to grind. It's the wrong one. There we go. And you can also use horns too, or withered skulls, all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna let this just grind up so we can have a lot of bone meal so we can make compost for later for growing stuff. There we go. And that'll make 20 compost technically. All right. So we'll let that do its thing for now. All right. So the next thing that I want to do, and like I said, we won't be able to crush fish right now because I still need 2 levels. I need a level and a half technically, and that's gonna take me probably a whole extra day and a half to 2 days to do, possibly even 3, because I'm starting to hit that. This is when the server starts to get challenging to level, because you really want to start pushing deeper, but the things start hitting harder. So even in heavy armor, we're going to start struggling here soon. That's why we have to make sure that we've got our thralls leveled up as much as possible, so they're eating gruel instead of steaks and stuff if we have them leveling off of steaks, kind of like the captain and all of them right now, because we're trying to get them that vitality boost. Okay, so one of my NPCs is being funky. There we go, fix her. All right, and she's not dancing. Why are you not dancing? Dance the dance. Dance the dance. Thank you. All right, yeah, sometimes they get funky. All right, so the next thing on my list is the Tinker's Bench. Now, Tinker's Bench is going to be our best friend for a while. So I do have 7 oil already. We've gotten this from just various odds and ends that we've done throughout the game. Now, are these repaired? They are repaired. Perfect. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to do a simple weapon. No, not the simple weapon damage kit. Yes. We are doing a simple weapon damage kit. So with the simple weapon damage kit, this will increase the amount of damage that a weapon does, but it reduces its durability. So we're going to craft one of those. We're also going to craft a blunted weapon fixture, because we're going to put 2 of these. We're going to put them on our truncheons to make them do more concussive damage. Craft a weapon. Weird. That was a journal step, but that was not claim reward. Apparently I finished blacksmith. Yeah, I haven't been working on these very much. I do need to do that at some point. Work on my journal. Oh, and we also have the... Oh, that's times 10. Yay, 28. Might as well get that out of the way. What did I unlock? Oh, more Crom coins. Oh, awesome. Yay, now I got 600. Okay, I'm almost to the doggy. Getting there. Almost 30. Alright. Alright, so we have our blunted attachments and we have this. Next thing I want to do is the thin armor plating. So for this, I need fiber and twine. So what this will do is this will allow us, again, it'll give us more armor, but it will lower our durability. So I need fiber and twine. I have the twine. I need the fiber. Actually have fiber. Oh, and there's our compost. Our first one. I'm going to steal half of this real quick. And there's our first grub. And now that this compost is in here, it'll stay in here forever because there's no spoil timer. Now there is a spoil timer on the grub, but the grubs will keep auto regenerating faster than they can spoil. But they can only have a cap of 50 per. And you're going to want, like, if I remember correctly, you want about 3 to 4 compost bins per trap. You don't need a lot of traps. That's the thing a lot of people mistake. They're like, well, I need, like, 20 traps. No, you need like 2 traps, maybe 3. And then you want about, it's like a 4-to-1 ratio, because you want to put about 200 grubs in each, and then that'll allow you to AFK or go do something for like a couple of hours, like maybe hour or 2. And then when you come back, all the grubs will have been eaten and there would be loads of fish in your traps. And all of your compost heaps would have all regenerated the grubs. So you basically just every 2 hours rinse and repeat and recycle the whole process. And it's like the best way to get oil in the entire game. Like you can't do better. It's impossible. It's also a good way to get fish for agility boost. If you're trying to get your thralls to have a boost, or at least that percentage boost for agility, then fish is what you use for that. So, anyways, sorry, just heard something behind me. Okay, so next we're going to take these blunted weapon attachments and we're going to attach them to our truncheons. So as you can see here, that's 86.2 durability versus 115 durability. Now, it lost durability, but it gained a massive, like not a massive, like a nice boost to its KOing ability. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and repair it, because here's the thing, you cannot put an attachment on something unless it's repaired. We're going to go in here, we're going to repair this. Alright, so this has 540 durability. Now, and it has 17 damage. It now has 19 damage, and it dropped from 540 down to 367. So it gained a couple of points of damage, but it lost a chunk of durability in the process. So that's the drawback for doing this. But on this server, our durability, it has a 50% boost, or the durability consumption is reduced by 50%, so things don't break as quickly. It's like 50% slower than vanilla. And that's because of the longer combat. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is we need to make these. So we're going to put this plant fiber and twine in here, and we're going to make 5 of these thin armor platings. And then we're going to use these thin armor platings to fix, or to increase the armor of our actual armor. But to do that, I need to go over here, and one hot second here, guys. I need to do this. Yes, I thought so. My nudity was on full. Don't ask. Me and the wife were testing some stuff. Alright, so, yeah, I had to make sure that that was turned off, because that would have been very bad. So let's take off all of our gear. Okay, so we got to go in here. We got to repair all of our armor. So it's going to use leather and metal ingots. Because again, you can't put platings on anything as long as it's not fully repaired. And honestly, this is the first time I've repaired this armor since I've gotten it, so... There we go. Alright, so then we're going to come over here. Oh, and if you're curious, the book, the little lantern and the eye patch and the necklace are part of my accessories from the immersion armor mod. So they stay attached, even if I take all my gear off. Okay, all of the platings are done. So first and foremost, let's go with the head. So as you can see, the head is 96 armor. And okay, by the way, also this armor was crafted by a tier 4 armor smith. So we actually have one that increases the armor. At least I thought that was armor or durability. Was that armor or oh, it was durability, I think. Was it armor or durability? Hold up, I'm drawing a blank. Was that the chest piece? And increase the armor. And it increases the durability, I think. You know what? Screw it. Let's find out. I'll make another one. Just because I want to be able to show you guys. When you looked at it a minute ago, it said it was... Armor value was 140, but it doesn't tell you what the armor value is. Or the durability value. So I don't remember if it went up or not. But I want to craft this real quick, because I do like this set for your thralls as well, because it gives them an additional like 120 health or something like that, which isn't a whole lot, but yeah, it's better than nothing. So we're going to craft this real quick, just so I can show you that he has the ability to already increase the armor, because that's 168. and then 168 over that. And the durability is the same. I don't know if that went up or not, but I just wanted to show you that real quick. I'm going to take this out. Okay, so I'm going to put it in here. Boop, there you go. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go look at this chest piece. So it's 168 on top of what the armor already did. So we're going to toggle off and toggle back on. 172. So not a massive jump, and it went down from 700 something, whatever it was, 780 or 770 or whatever, down to 580. So you gain, I don't know, about maybe 15, 20 armor for doing this with just the basic one. So yeah. So it helps a little bit, but you lose some durability. So now we have 101 or 501 armor now. So with our heavy set attack equipped. So there's that. And the next thing I want to do is I want to come back over here and I want to do this one. So we're going to make 10 of these. Now this one is it makes your tools more efficient. So basically what this one does is I have to go repair a bunch of my tools real quick. It's more metal. All right. That's fine. That needs to be repaired. That's fine. That's fine. That needs to be repaired. Okay. Awesome. So what this one does is this one specifically, it makes your tools harvest a little better. So just for shits and giggles here real quick, let's grab our hatchet and our pickaxe. Now, as long as they haven't changed anything, this is how it used to work. So we're about to test this. So if I look like an idiot, so that's 9, 9, 9, 9, 4. But that was probably because it ran out of stone and there wasn't enough to get anymore. 8, 8. So, you know, 9 and 8. So you get the idea. Now I'm going to come back over here and repair this again. Because, yeah, got to be at full repair in order to do anything with it. Oh, that gator respawned. Get him, King. Like, he just runs right past King and goes for the furthest person. King's a beast. I know I've mentioned it before though, but he's basically like berserker tier. So that's the advantage of getting a greater pet early game. They are, especially those ones. If you can get one with a good grit value like him with almost 1,000 armor, he's a beast. Now, he can't take out a 3 skull, but he can take out corrupted and sometimes can take out 1 skulls. But he's not even level 15 yet. Okay, anyways. All right, I'm going to grab these. So we were getting, what, 9s and 8s? All right, so now I just repaired it. Or I repaired it, but as you can see, the durability went down a ton. So all of these should share about a 300 roughly range. And now you can see it drop down to 225. So you lose about a good 70 to 80 points of durability for doing this. So we were getting between 8 and 9. 9, 9. Okay, well, we're still getting 8 and 9. Oh, 14. There we go. 10, 10, 9, 28. I must have hit 2 nodes at the same time. No, that was 18 off that one. That was 1 node. 19, 18, 15, 9. So it's random to some extent. Yeah, I don't have the... I had to double check to make sure I didn't have the tier 2 perk that the last hit is always twice as much. It's not. I have the rare one. So, yes. So, as you can see, it's not 100%, but there, occasionally I was getting almost like 50 to 70% more stone per hit. It was jumping from 8 to 9 up to like 15 and 18. So sometimes it was even double. So yeah, as you can see, definitely worth it, especially when you're playing with the server settings that I have, where harvesting's already cut down by 50%. You know, this kind of stuff just makes it a lot better. And you know, I've had a lot of people say like, why would you do that? And it's like, it's PvE. What are you in a rush for? It's not like somebody's about to raid you. Take your time, enjoy the game. If it takes you 6 months to beat everything, then isn't that worth it? I don't know. That's just how I think. So yeah, now we're just gonna go through. There's no point in me showing you with that one because you've already seen it. So I'm just gonna go up here and I'm gonna do this with all of them. So now all of my tools should be on par with what they would have been harvesting at ×1, or very close to what we would be harvesting on ×1. So with my farming build specifically. So yeah, it's very, very close. It's really close to what we would be farming. So I'm going to put these back in here. So my wife can use those for her tools when she gets on. Now the other thing I want to get is an increased durability. There we go. I want this one right here. The reinforcement kit to increases armor and weapon durability. Now this one I'm going to put on my shield specifically. Which I'm pretty sure I already had one, so I didn't have to make that. So we're going to go over here. We're going to put our shield in here and repair it real fast. Nope, I needed wood, which... Now, technically, shields are made out of armor, and I already had wood in here, so... Repair. Now, I believe this increases the weight when you do this. So, 3,000 durability. It did not increase the weight, but it did not give me much durability. Weird. It only gave me an extra 50. I could have sworn they gave like 500 or like even 400. Well, yeah, that's what that does. Maybe it just doesn't work very well with the with the shield anymore. Maybe they changed it. Like I said, I haven't played in almost a year. I played the very beginning of Age of Sorcery when the first chapter came out, and you know, I completed that on PlayStation, and then basically I didn't complete the game. I completed the chapter battle pass, and that was like for playing for like a week or two, and then I pretty much stopped playing. I didn't get very far either. So, but yeah, so that's how that's done. Now we're gonna come back over here and look at this so I can show you guys. Look at that, 27 out of 50 already. That's how far ahead it, like it's, yeah, as you can see, it regens really quickly. It doesn't take very long. All right. I'm gonna come over here. Gonna grind, turn that into that, put this in here. Oh yeah, by the way, these are where I've been keeping my obelisk coins. And I've been making bars and stuff like that. Now, I made a derp. I was actually keeping my coins in here, and then when I hit 30 silver coins, it turned them into a bar. Which, by the way, is not worth it, because you only get 5 coins for 1 bar, and it takes 30 coins to make 1 bar, so yeah, as you can... That was a big derp. So I lost out on a bunch of coins. It happens. And it looks like we've got some weapon repair kits in here. My wife must have finished one of her journals. That's why we got a bunch of extra ones. Okay, so we've got all this stuff done. I've got my Catan bed, not Catan, yeah, the Persians. All right, I guess I can put you up there. All right, then let's go put these bricks away. So yeah, we are moving along pretty decently. We're getting a lot done. There will be a building episode coming up here before too long. I really want to try to go see if I can find a tier 3 or Dafari. Also, I have to go get 2 more rhinos. Oh yeah, another thing too, if you didn't notice. If you're not ready to put babies in something, but you want them to be preserved, but you don't have access to an actual like preserving bin yet, use the feeding trough, the feeding box. It boosts them from 24 hours all the way up to like 230 hours. So it's a really good spot to stick them as well. The feeding trough and the thrall pot act as like basically preserving bins. Not as good, but they make things last a really long time. Yeah, look at that, 32. A minute ago it was 27. Yeah, it's going by really quick. So we are definitely sitting pretty on this. So we should have plenty of compost for later, and we'll have plenty of grubs, so I can do that. So next on my list, let's see how much bone has gotten done. So all of those got chewed up, so now we got all of this. So it's a, I feel like it gave us less than it was supposed to. We should have been getting 4 bone meal per grind, but I think it gave us 1. Weird. Whatever. There we go. Now it's up to 51. So we should have 57 bone meal in here when it's done. Or 57 compost in there when it's done. Alright, so. Nothing over here to do. This is the illusion mod. My wife was having fun making stuff to figure out what she wanted to glamour herself with. So she finally figured all that out, so she's good to go. She's got her, at the moment, what she wants to wear. Alright, so next on the agenda is, let's see. I kind of want to go grab 2 more of those, 2 more rhino calves at some point. I made some more potions, so we're good on that. Don't really need to make anything else from here right now. What was the next thing I needed for my book? Glowing goop. Actually, I know where we can get some glowing goop. Let's go get it real quick. Spider, come here. Oh my god, I didn't want you, Rogue. It's my wife's horse, Rogue. No, I wanted to do this. Okay. I think if I remember correctly, there should be some glowing goop just up the river right here. There's a small section of the river where it kind of gets a little deep. And we should be able to grab some glowing goop out of that. Worst case scenario, we can always go to Hedman's Grotto, which is a cave near the starting zone that has imps in it, but it's also one of the few places that's got a really powerful 3 skull in there. On official servers, yep, there's some glowing goop in there. I see it. It's right down there. See it? Yep, this is the spot. Most people don't know that there's glowing goop there, but you can find some glowing goop there. It's gonna go after my horse. Nope. I didn't bring my, just gonna let them shoot at my horse. They can't kill it. I didn't bring a thrall with me, so I gotta fight these things by myself. Safari Archer 3. Which isn't an issue. These Safari are pretty weak. Now, if you're just starting out, they're going to be a little tough. Like, if you're starting out on my server, they're going to be a little tough. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, we drop down here, there's some glowing goop right here. Although I don't think I'm going to get enough. Yeah, I only got 8. Yeah. Now, if we were playing on normal settings, I would have gotten enough. So I only got 8, so I'm going to have to wait for it to respawn or go to Hedman's Grotto, which I might actually do just so I can get it out of the way. So we got 8 out of the 10 we need, and we're going to need some for the wife too, so we might as well go there. There's at least, I think, 5 or 6 spots there. Alright, so if you're not curious about Hedman's Grotto, Hedman's Grotto? Hedman's Grotto? However you say. Hedman's Grotto? It's down here. It's really close to the starting zone. Well, it's basically the starting zone. Alright, so I'm going to head over there real quick, and I'll meet you guys there. Alright guys, we are here. So this is Henneman's Grotto, and that's the cave right there. And you can see there's a bunch of imps outside attacking the shellbacks. It's like a mini war between the shellbacks and the imps. Even the imps are attacking the babies as well. So as you can see, imps are pretty easy to kill once you get to the point that I am. Like, yeah, I mean, obviously, this has taken a few extra hits to kill them, but that's just how it works. Oh, here come the rest of them. There we go. Dealt with them. Now we've got a few of them right here at the entrance we'll deal with real quickly. Oh, hello. And I missed. It's alright, Sully's got him. Alright, so we're gonna get off of our horse real quick. Put my horse over here. Did he clone himself? I'm not crazy. He split into two when he died. Okay, alright, so we're gonna put down our bed real fast. Not that I expect that we're gonna die, but you should always place down your mobiles. You should always have a mobile save point on you. And just in case you guys are curious, I think I brought it up before. Pretty sure I have. This is the Chapter 3 Battle Pass bed skin. Well, bed. It's similar to the raw hide one and the fiber one that you get. Except this one is in the shape of the tier 3 stuff that they gave us. Alright, so I'm actually going to use my pick on these guys real quick. Because sometimes... Yeah, it's still counted as one even though he looked like he was two. Sometimes you get... you get demon blood, yeah, but I'm not here for the demon blood. Yeah. There's some other stuff we're going to need later from these guys, and I was kind of hoping they would give it to me. But, nope, they didn't. At last. Alright, so we're going to head on into this cave. I'm actually going to do this, so I don't have to use my torch.
Linda.
So we're going to do our light, and then we're going to have the one that follows us. Now this does give us a little bit of corruption, unfortunately. But that is the name of the game. And this will basically give us a little light so we can have our shield. Now, for me, I can pretty much see just fine, but I've noticed lately that a lot on my videos, these caves are pretty dark for you guys. Now, what I could do is increase the gamma brightness on my OBS, which will allow you guys to see without me having to turn it up on my end. I could do that. Now, there is an Imp King down here, and I don't know if he can kill the Imp King. Like, he's pretty strong, even though he's level 12. And I should have increased his sword damage, but I didn't do that. I mean, he's almost got 700 armor. He might be okay. But the problem is getting him down here. You see, you can't pick him up and move him in here. See, it's... Oh, wait a minute, you can. They changed it? There we go. Ooh, ouch. I gotta be careful. Like, I can tank it for him, but he's gotta do most of the work. Oh, is he stuck? He is stuck. Oh, get out of my way! Whew. He's not doing too bad. Imp Kings are probably, I think if I remember, the weakest of all the one skulls in the entire game. How you doing up there, Sully? I can't see his health. Ooh. Don't want him to hit me. Get out of my way. That's like, get out of my way. Awesome, he got him. How bad did he get beat up? Not too bad. Now, obviously, it could have been a lot worse. If he had not had gruel on him. He's already burned through almost 12 gruel already. So yeah, that's the Imp King. It's our first 1-star. 1 skull. Got an iron pot and a bunch of other crap. Alright. So we're just going to leave him right there for now so he can heal up. We don't need him for this next part. We are going to go into the water here. And there's our glowing goop. You guys probably saw it there for a hot second as it was coming in. So there's 4 more there. And there's more. We need 20 in all. Perfect. We got more than enough. And if we come up here, I'm not going to go in here though. There is a 3 skull right there. Now, if you kill him, he drops an item that you can put into that chest up there and sacrifice it. And if you get really, really lucky, you can get a rare monkey type creature for a pet. There's some more glowing goop. So that's what, 6 nodes. So I was 1 off. I said 5. I think. Or did I say 4? Nah, it was 6. You guys saw it. There were 6. Alright, and there you go. That's all the glowing goop. Now we can take this glowing goop back. And we can learn our next step in sorcery. And we're going to take you and have you follow us. There we go. Alright. And I think this little wisp follows us around for like 5 minutes or something like that. I don't know. It's actually very annoying. Alright, so anyways guys, I am going to head back to base. I have to swap out his food soon because he's about to level, because I've been leveling him with steaks for vitality boost. So when he gets close to leveling, I'm going to swap out his food. We're going to pick up our bed, grab our horse, and I will see you guys back at base. Alright guys, we are back. Sorry about that. Actually took me a lot longer than I wanted to because I forgot I was out of sorcerer scrolls. So I had to go get one. Alright, let's do this. Abyssal Mount. Oh, horse and rhino. So we learned how to summon the horse and rhino. Ah, this was the one I wasn't looking forward to. We need the venomous glands. I've been collecting them though, but whew, pain in the pooper. I could have sworn it said we needed 10 meat. Meh, whatever. All right, we'll go put this in the pet box so that there's some for my wife in the morning. There we go. I got lots of stuff. I also turned in a couple of skulls. I think I turned in 2 skulls. Sorcerer skulls. So we got 8 more coins. We got 20 silver, 10 gold, 8 obelisk coins, Sorry about that, had hiccups. 25 alchemic base and 13 steel fire. We also got 2 more golem pieces. We got a leg and an empty arm. Alright, oh, we also got a cloth satchel, which gave us 7 notes, that, and something else. I didn't catch what else it gave us. It didn't give us any pouches, though, but it gave us notes and a Dead Sorcerer's map, which we don't need because we've already been to the cave. Yep, that's it. Awesome. Alright, so I can go put the notes. I've just been storing stuff in here. And this bench, I've been putting all the notes that we got. And that's it. Awesome. Okay. Now I need to do... So we're going to put these golem parts in here. So we have a stone axe arm, 2 stone legs, a stone empty arm. We have an iron empty arm and an exploding golem head. That's what we've gotten so far out of boxes and chests. And then for coins, 38 gold and 24 silver coins. As for our... We've gotten 45, so all we need is 5 more and we can purchase a thrall. I'm gonna put them in here. So you need 50 of these ancient obelisk coins to purchase either a crafter or a battle tier 4 thrall. So there's that. We got lots of stuff here to organize and put away. I am out of bark. Holy smokes. Take that. Could have sworn I was storing. Oh, maybe I was putting it over here. Originally, that was the game plan. There we go. And then we've got some more of this rhino hide that we picked up. So we're going to break that down into hide. Oh, so much stuff. So much stuff to put away. Definitely need to get around to organizing at some point. Actually building a base, like an actual building episode. We actually have a decent amount of stone. We've got almost 3 rows of stone, so there's no reason we can't build one. And we have about a row of wood. So I mean, we could build a tier 1 base. Like actually something functional that looks nice. I'm gonna put this oil in here. I'll put these ingots in here too. That way we can make more modifications. I've got some tar and some coal. Let's put the coal there. We gotta go on a coal run. Looks like we're gonna have to go on a bark run too here soon. So we're gonna put the tar in here. Put the steel fire in here. Put the alchemic base in here. Alright, then we can put the horn in here. Yeah, see, I've got 4 out of the 15 that I need. Oh, we actually have a die in there that we need to go put someplace else. Withered skulls. I'll just get rid of that pot. So much stuff. So much stuff. There we go. Alright, what do we got up here? Oh, we got these earrings. I'll get rid of that obsidian. We're going to put the glass in there. We'll put the earrings in there. Put you in there. Put the wood. Nope, not that one. This one. Put the dyes in here. There we go. Put the fiber over here. Oh, yeah. There's a thrall, guys. We got a thrall. It is a tier 3 smelter. We actually captured him right here. Death Whisper's camp. There are 2 to 3 crafters that spawn up there. So, and I found him there, so I grabbed him, because we can always use a tier 3 smelter to increase our smelting speed. And we have our 50 grubs already. Nice. Put the bone away. Put the head away. Where is our demon blood at? Okay, you need to stop following me for a minute. Thank you. Put this in there. Oh, there it is. Demon blood. Awesome. We've gotten 78 demon blood so far. Put these arrows away. Ugh. So much everywhere. Alright. I keep hitting that too. And there we go. Alright, well, that's probably going to do it, guys. I know it wasn't the most exciting episode. Just kind of like doing some odds and ends and things I wanted to get done. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find a level 3 alchemist. I actually looked around for a little bit, wasn't able to find one. I was really hoping to be able to show you guys that, but I can always show you in a later episode. Hopefully once we find one. I know there are a handful of places we can go to try to find a Tefari Witch Doctor or a tier 3 alchemist. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed the episode, I really appreciate it. If you guys would just hit that like button, that would be great. Other than that, guys, you guys all have a good one, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.